Good morning, good morning, good morning. Have you guys been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me in the kitchen with Angela. I know it's been a while, but guess what? I'm back. I'm in my kitchen. All things New Orleans, Creole Roots girl in the house. This is In the Kitchen with Angela. Of course, you know I have a cookbook that came out. It's called In the Kitchen with Angela. You can go ahead and click the link below to check out my book and how to buy it. So today I'm in my kitchen. You know it's got to be a Saturday or Sunday when I'm going to do my meal prepping. So I have salmon for you today, a salmon fillet. I'm going to go ahead and stuff that, and I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled out the fridge, okay? So I have a whole salmon fillet here, okay? I have a whole salmon fillet right here. You guys can see that it's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up for you guys. I have some good old stuffing I'm gonna stuff it with. Okay, it's gonna be a spinach. It's gonna be spinach and cream cheese. Remember, I'm trying to keep everything mild due to health conditions and things like that. I'm trying to eat right. So let's see what we have here. Okay, 1 second. I want to get my cooking spray out, of course, and I'm gonna put some seasoning on it. So I was thinking about just something simple. You know, I have some olive oil as well. You know, I gotta keep my olive oil, and I'm gonna grease up my pan with some Pam. This fillet is beautiful. It was about $6 something a pound. It is about $34 for this slab of meat, and it's big and pretty. I'm gonna show it to you guys. Let me go ahead and spray my pan. And this is just regular Pam, so it won't stick. I'm gonna get my beautiful piece of meat out. Place it like so on the pan, and I'm gonna stuff it. So I made my spinach, cream cheese mixture, okay, and then I'm gonna use a knife to go down the center. Let me switch it around here. I think I want to go ahead and open up this side. Nah, I like this side better. This cut of meat is so pretty. I just want to go down the side, open it up, not all the way through. That's some bones, you guys. So I'm just going down the side so I can open it up. It's a very pretty cut of meat. Oh yeah. Go in the cavity up in here. I'm gonna open it all up, and then we're gonna stuff it. But first, you know I gotta season it. So I have my Creole seasoning. This cut of meat is beautiful, you guys. I'm going in the cavity of it, and we're gonna stuff it, and we're gonna put it in the oven on 375. Okay, so I'm almost done going all the way through, making sure I get through the middle. You see all that right there? That's beautiful cuts of meat. Good fish. Look at that. I'm gonna go all the way through, and then I'm gonna season it. Go ahead and get some olive oil drizzled all over it. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use my Tony Saturated, of course, you know that. Lightly season it. We don't want to overdo it. Remember, I told you a little bit can go a long way with certain things. And then just lightly season it. I'm not going to go underneath because I left the skin on the bottom. And then I'm going to go over it with some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb. Okay. And this is going to be real tasty. Now this is no salt. We already used salt, so we're not using any salt. Remember that, right? So I'm going to get a spoon out, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start stuffing it. So if you want the recipe, it's really simple. It's spinach with cream cheese, bell pepper, onion, and celery, Parmesan cheese. It's goodness. It's goodness overload. So you're just taking your stuffing that in there. And then I'm going to make some vegetables alongside of it as well. But this is basically a cream cheese mixture with spinach. And it has bell pepper, onion, celery, garlic, and Parmesan cheese, along with some cheddar cheese as well. And I'm going to use all of this because this is goodness, right? So this is basically what I'm doing, is just stuffing my salmon with a good mixture. And then we're going to put it in the oven on 375. And we're going to let this salmon cook. You know, fish only takes about 20, for this one, 20 to 30 minutes. We're going to let it cook just like it is in its goodness. Then you know you're going to get to see the finishing touches. Let me add more Mrs. Dash on here. It won't hurt because remember there's no salt in this, okay? So I already added the Creole seasoning. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going to go in the oven. And we're going to let it cook. And then while that's cooking, I got to add my lemon to you guys. So I have a good lemon right here. I'm going to add that as well, okay? So just to add this lemon real quick. Make sure the seeds are off, or out of the lemon. Place it like so. Drop some juice from the lemon on there. I use the cupping method to keep the other seeds from coming going on to the fish. Then we're going to put this in the oven and let it cook all the way through. Look at that big pretty piece of meat. I love it, you guys. I love it, I love it, I love it. So we'll go ahead and get this in the oven. It's already preheated on 375, you guys. That didn't take too long. I'm going to go ahead and get my vegetables out. We're going to have some squash and zucchini. And we also have salad. So what I'm going to do is get my pan heated. We're going to season up these vegetables. I'm not going to let them cook very long. And it's because I don't want my vegetables to become mushy. I want them to stay intact, okay? So I'm going to mix this with butter and olive oil. And we're going to let them cook in the pan. On kind of high heat. So I'm going to do a butter mixture. Oh, I'm dropping my butter, you guys. I'm going to do a butter mixture with some Mrs. Dash seasoning. And probably a little salt, not much. You could let them roast in the oven too, on very high degrees. What I want to do is I'm going to season them. So they already came cut up. I bought them from Albertsons. So I'm just going to get them in a pan with some good old seasoning.